Hello. I want to take a minute to talk about symmetry with you. Symmetry is something that you talk about in art and in math. Symmetry is when something can be divided down the middle and the opposites are mirror images. So let's look a little bit at this book and maybe that'll clear that up for you. I'm not going to read it all. But butterfly wings have it, triceratops have it, even the word mom has it. When you know what to look for, it's easy to start. All right, so seeing symmetry. And if I slowly closed this book, the words would line back up together and the owl lines back up together. It's just half and half. All right. You might see symmetry in the yard, like a leaf could be folded in half. You might see it on a plate. You might see it flying by. This would have to be folded that way. You could see it in the sky, or hiding out, or in plain sight. So what is it? You can fold a shape, or excuse me, if you can fold a shape exactly in half, like this triangle, it's symmetry. If each half is a mirror image of the other half, and the whole shape then is symmetrical. Like here is half the plane, and if you flip it, you could trace the other half and make it. Each half is flipped over like a reflection. The line in the middle, right down here that I've been kind of drawing, that's the line of symmetry. Shapes such as these arrows have a line of symmetry. If you could fold a sea turtle from nose to tail, the two sides would match, flipper to flipper. It's impossible to fold a real sea turtle, of course, and disgusting. But one side of its body is the mirror image of the other side of its body. Animals can be really different and yet have symmetry, like scallops and beetles. You can see that over here, there's their outline with the line of symmetry. Sawfish, toads, lizards, penguins, and whales have bodies with symmetry. So do we. There we go. Check your face in the mirror and you'll see a line of symmetry right down the middle of your nose. Nobody's face is exactly symmetrical. Everybody's face is a little bit different from one side to the other. But also your hands are symmetrical. You could take your hands and you could fold them. That's symmetry. Your body has symmetry too, and so do the clothes. Letters and words can have symmetry too. Some of them are the long way, the line of symmetry, like an A, and some of them are horizontal, like the B. So all of these words are examples of symmetry. Some of them you could fold this way. Cookie, for example, the line would run this way. All right, so I'm going to skip some of this page, or some of these pages, but I do want to show you this page. This page even has something called radial symmetry. It's often found in nature, like in flowers, and that means the picture goes around, repeating over and over and over. So it's a little bit different than regular symmetry. Most of us have symmetry. Most of animals have symmetry. Like our hands, we need them to be symmetrical so we can move. So whether you're crawling or you're swimming, you're hopping, walking, or flying, most animals use symmetry. Same with machines. Like a helicopter would have symmetry. Gears, which we have in all of our bikes and cars, they have that radial circle symmetry where a pattern repeats over and over again. Here's some different examples too, with lots of different types of symmetry. This rug can go this way or this way and you'd be able to fold it. Just look at some of the pictures and think, how is that symmetrical? You'll often see symmetry in lots of our holiday decorations too. All of these ones are symmetrical as well. You could see it in buildings and in furniture. So now try to you can spot symmetry in the round, so that radial symmetry. You could spot it up and down. You can even spot it on your feet. You could spot it on a tree, in the air. You can spot it almost anywhere. So, symmetry is really good to have in art. However, it's also hard to draw. Like if you were drawing this owl, it's hard to get the eyes the same size. So it's something to practice that'll make your art even better.